The Electricity Company of Ghana says it is actively addressing all issues accounting for the intermittent power supply across the country. Ghanaians in recent times have called for the publication of a new load shedding timetable in order to enable consumers of power to properly plan for the continued power outage. While there are fears of a return to the dark days of power cuts known as doomsday, the nationwide energy distributor says any power disruptions experienced could possibly be a local fault.
Obviously, there was issues internally with regards to payment to some of the generators, and so there were unforeseen events that led to power outages. However, all these issues have been resolved to the barest minimum that we can, and we are still negotiating with some of these power generators to maintain that seamless power supply that we've been enjoying for the past week now. We've realized that some customers are complaining that their lights still go off. We are very sure that these outages are not those that we have foreseen or as a result of a generation shortfall. It would be a local fault, and so we are asking all our customers that for these local faults, please call our lines so that we can come and attend to them, because these are not situations that we can see on our system. If it's something that is very local with the what they call them, low LV, low voltage. So if there are issues with the low voltage lines, we wouldn't see them on our systems until the customers call us, and so we entreat them to call our 0302-61161 number.
Meanwhile, the ECG says it has not yet implemented the 15% VAT on power consumption by customers above lifeline levels. Although the Ministry of Finance explains the levy forms part of the country's COVID recovery and must take effect from January, the ECG says it is yet to effect those changes.
So the value-added tax announcement that came into effect in January has appalled a lot of our customers. The truth of the matter is that we haven't started implementing it, even though that letter says that it should have been activated in January. The reason being, we still have to understand how to implement this tax. So we are having active conversations with the Ministry of Finance, with the Ghana Revenue Authority, and with other stakeholders who have also brought their concerns forward. So for now, there's no value-added tax as announced included in residential tariff or residential customers buying electricity. For now, it's still the old status quo. When you buy, there's no VAT added to residential customers buying bills.
So are you equally engaging stakeholders to perhaps resolve some of inter-stakeholder challenges that may be affecting power supply across the country?
We've maintained an active engagement with our stakeholders, who mostly comprise of the power generators, to have them on the same page with us in terms of payments. I think since last year, our revenue generation has increased, and we found a way of ring fencing or having an agreement with the IPPs to hold on to the legacy debts that we owe them. But we are very up to date with the current bills that come to our desk. We try as much as possible to pay off those debts so that they can also function as businesses. And for any other issues that might be within, yes, usually we have engagements with all the stakeholders that are in.
Then your final comment on the VAT.